What's up? This video is for me, don't worry. You'll get this week's video is scheduled. But if I were to go back 10 years and talk to younger me, I would have told him to never hide his face on the internet. No one asked for this video, but I don't know, I want to, all right? If there's any topics that you care about, I'll put them down in the description, like the timestamps or whatever. Growing up gaming, I only ever played Madden and SpongeBob games. It wasn't until I got a Wii where I really got into like different types of games, I guess. I never got to own a DS, but I was ready for the 3DS to drop. You might have heard a game, it was called Super Mario 3D Land. And I said this story before, it's just that it helps with understanding where I'm coming from, hopefully. But 3D Land dropped, and I wanted to see what it looked like. I didn't have the system at the time, and I searched that whole up in Google. Found a white nigga named Super Skarmory on YouTube. I think he goes by King of Zeal now, like on Twitch. And he was playing the game all the way through. Like every episode was a level. It had like a thumbnail for each one. I thought the shit was cool. I never seen anything like that before. I only ever used YouTube to look at like music or like Twerk Team or something. And the cool thing he did at the end of his episodes, he would like show bloopers or like show times he died, because he would restart the video if he died and actually play through the whole level like perfectly. It was like a compilation outro, and I thought it was just mad creative. But that was 2011? Yeah, I was 12 at the time. So since then, I wanted to give it a try. I got like a bunch of game cases stacked up and Bibles, and I had an MP3 player with a camera on the back, and I went to work. I was under a different username at the time, and my parents saw that I was doing that, and they was like, yo, if you post online, don't show them what you look like or let them know your name. And I was fine with that. I'm chopped anyways. So I went and learned how to edit and make thumbnails. I didn't really make much progress though until like the middle of middle school when I was a tech major. Yes, there was majors in my middle school, and I learned everything. iMovie making videos to GarageBand. I learned how to make beats. I was apparently the best in my damn class because I have medals and trophies from it. Even when my little brother graduated, they was bringing me up a couple times at the graduation ceremony. Like I left a legacy there or something. Guess I left quite a mark. I wish I could say what's up to Mr. Smith one more time. I haven't heard from him since I graduated. I wasn't able to see him. Same shit happened in high school, actually. I carried the morning announcements. You have no idea. Shout out to Miss Lawrence. But yeah, since I was a kid, I just been into making videos and stuff. Back in the Minecraft days, I had a little YouTube group, but they didn't even know what I looked like or what my name was. And the way my username was back then, it was kind of obvious. So I thought it was funny, and I just figured I'd just see how long it can go without getting caught, I guess. Even with the people I'm with now, D2S, they don't know what I look like, not until this video dropped. I was fine with it. There's only two ways people could have found what I look like on the internet. The most recent ones were the DreamCon streams with Odwin, which a lot of people was DMing me and Odwin talking about how they found me even though none of them were right. But if y'all must know, I was actually the one that was taking the pictures. You can also see me here and there getting my ass whooped by Apollo and Smash, or getting my paper in poker, hailing Kiko Black. Kiko Black. By the way, I get a lot of love on IG, and I really appreciate it. I see it. Y'all see that I see it, because y'all already know that I appreciate it. I tell y'all that. But other than that, there was an older time where I was doxxed, and it was through this vid.
So the first level comes from the homie Untamed. Untamed Tablez. What's good, bro? Yo, that is not what you look like in your Twitter avatar.
When I made the Twitter account, I changed my name to me, so that the people I was following back, like my IRLs, they knew it was me, because this was when I changed my username. But when he played my map, it wasn't that. Like, he read it as Untamed, because that's what it was at first. When I changed it to my name, that was when he was editing the video, and I didn't know he was gonna screenshot my Twitter on the shit. Top tier slip up. I actually been hitting this video though for the longest time. My producer tag is actually from this vid.
Can you imagine being one of them turtles that's trapped in here forever? That's so cruel. That is so cruel, Tablez.
It was like a little Easter egg, so it always killed me when people asked me, yo, where does this tag come from? And I just would lie, say it's my cousin. That vid is so old, because this is Mario Maker 2, this is Mario Maker 1. So you had to have been like super bored to come across that joint. And it's always funny seeing Berleezy fans, because there has been people like known Berleezy fans, or sometimes in my TikTok comments, they'd be like, man, I swear I've seen that name before. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure you have. Homies in the 400K channel, they're the same people I went to the Japanese grocery store with for my Cooking with Tablez video. They did a mukbang on the channel, and I was there, but I wasn't with everybody. I was sitting behind the camera just by myself chewing. And I'm just like, yeah, well, damn, when I say it like that, it sounds kind of depressing. But even with DreamCon though, on the streams, I really had to think about when I go in the camera or not, cause like it was just, which while I'm on the topic, DreamCon, I'll take a little minute to talk about my experience with that since I didn't really get a chance to. This is my second convention I've ever been to. The first one was something called Otaku in DC, and that was cool. I was there with some other people, cause at the time I wasn't even watching any anime, so I didn't even know what was going on, but it was good to know what I was gonna get into. I already knew about DreamCon at the time. So when I finally went there, I would know at least a little bit of what to expect. You know, when I think of conventions, I always wanted to bring something with me, but there was nothing I really wanted. I do have this flash drive though, because we had took pictures there, like one of the studios or something. Professional pictures like that is important to keep for me, because you know, I am a model, so you know, I gotta raise my portfolio up. But you see, DreamCon, that's a little bit different. I'm from Maryland, so going to DC is nothing. This convention was all the way in Austin, damn Texas. And with this will be my first time flying somewhere by myself. In my dreams, I didn't fly by myself. My family flew with me, but they stayed at a hotel while I stayed at the Airbnb with some homies, Odwin, Jay, Lamar, Prop, and Juski. Half of these names y'all haven't seen on my channel before, but y'all will soon, don't worry. But this was huge, because not only this is like the first time I went somewhere far, kinda by myself. It's also my first time actually ever meeting people online. Because there's many people that I met online that live in my area or somewhat close to me, closer than damn Texas, but I just never met them. So boom, my first day there, everybody was already there on Thursday. Well, most of them was already there on Thursday. Friday I got there, and that's when I saw everybody, all the folks for the first time. Meeting them was mad regular, mostly just because for the most part, the only person I really talked to that much was Odd. I didn't really know most of them that much. So them seeing me for the first time wasn't really a big deal. So it was just cool to just meet new people, sat around, just got myself situated because I had to fly to Detroit first, then go to Texas for some reason, which is insane because when I left, I actually had to fly to Chicago, then back home. I don't know who was in charge of putting me on these airlines, but they was trying to get rid of my ass. But anyway, we got there, chilled. We had a main goal while we were here in Texas because DreamCon was one thing, but we wanted to host a cool little event, have some people over at the house we were staying at. But we had a lot of preparing to do. We had some obstacles that kind of carried over the entirety of those 2 days where, you know, we had to work on it. But we worried about that later. First, we went to DreamCon. Second, we got out of that Uber, we got stopped by some people. Well, not for me though, because niggas don't know what I look like. I was able to just go straight in and we looked at a concert. We saw some people perform, Shofu, Shizzy. There were some other acts before them that I never knew of, but they was cool too. In fact, one of them had posters all over the walls, and I kind of stole one. Shout out to Kiko, bro. You know, she did her thing, I guess. Staring at my wall so long, just looking back disappointed. That was where I met Kevin, Wavy, and Kelly Kel. After that though, that was it. We went straight back to work because we had our party set for Saturday night, not Friday, but Saturday night. We were having problems with the house. The folks who own it, they was like mad that we were having like even a couple guests there, apparently. I don't know why I'm talking about a damn party when I went to Texas. You know I had to try the food. There was a barbecue spot that was right by the B&B, which it was okay. I'm not gonna lie. I probably could have found some better spots, but it was right there. I had to try mad stuff. I tried Jamba Juice. There was an Asian spot that had probably the greatest ramen I ever had so far. I tried Whataburger. That was pretty good as well. I never got to meet any people there, because I wasn't there for a long time. In fact, Saturday, once again, we were stressing getting this party ready. We thought we were gonna have to like get a venue instead of use our house. And you know, niggas don't have licenses, so I had to drive people to the stores so we can pick up shit. So I didn't even have a chance to go to DreamCon on Saturday. But there was mad people there that I saw that I knew. I didn't have anything to say, but it was cool to see them, you know? Take them time for them to do what they do and meet people that are actually like, you know, huge fans. Not to say I'm not fans of them, because I do fuck with a lot of the people that came and what they do. I don't know, there wasn't anybody there I knew I was gonna fan out over. Maybe if I saw like Kiko Black there or something walking around. So yeah, I didn't really get to go Saturday, which I was mad because I really wanted to go to the How to Pick Up Baddies at an anime convention. I needed to learn the sauce, but shit, event time. How was it? It was pretty good. Once again, Odwin streamed the event, and you know, I had to kind of sneak my way through stuff or kind of go incognito by not having the glasses or anything and walking around just saying what's up to people and playing games and whatnot. It was a really good time. I enjoyed it. We had a pool. No one got in it. In fact, I think I'm the only person that ever got in the pool at the B&B. And the only reason why I went in there was for a shot, because I was spending a lot of time at DreamCon trying to record something, which was actually what this face reveal was supposed to be. I was working on a music video, and unfortunately that shit didn't work out because I didn't like some of the shots I made. Granted, the shots that I don't like, I can redo here. I didn't need to be in Texas to do them, but we're on a time crunch. People want to upload their vlogs, so I'll just do it this way. Plus, that shit was stressing me the hell out. Like, I was buying new things to cause I didn't have a video camera. I was using my phone with like this lens that was trash. And I had a photo camera, but for photos, I was even getting a cam link to try and get this video to look good, but that wasn't working. I spent almost a band on upgrades this past month for damn near nothing to work except for these microphones. But yeah, the song that I was doing a music video for isn't out yet, so I still can technically do it. It's just gonna be delayed. I don't really know how much I want to do it anymore though. I can still do it. It just probably will be way later, which is a shame because I got slapped in the face for the sake of this video just for it to not be out. I don't know why I had her actually slap me. I could have acted. I don't be trusting people's acting skills sometimes. I forgot to add that one major highlight was that they played one of my songs at the party and Caleb City was singing that shit at the top of his lungs. Overall though, that party was a success. The next day, we woke up like kings. Well, they probably did. I woke up to being told that we had 4 hours to get out of the house. Airbnb people saw that we invited a bunch of people to the place and kicked us out. We knew what was gonna happen. We were either gonna get kicked out or we were gonna get fined. We still had a day left of DreamCon and our flights didn't leave till Monday. So Sunday, we needed somewhere to stay for the night. We ended up finding a penthouse to stay at. Man, that shit was nice. Honestly, it was way better for what I was planning to record on Sunday anyway. Honestly, that all worked out a little too well. But I may as well spoil it. It's Cooking with Tablez 2. It's episode 2 of Cooking with Tablez. I know. The streets has been calling and I've answered. That spot was nice, man. We had a pool table. It came with a fight stick. It didn't work though. It also had that other game. I don't know what it's called. Is it foosball? Some bullshit. It was a really dope spot. I didn't stay there the entire time because I did want to go to DreamCon at least some more for the last day. So I was there for the last hour. It was going to be the last 2 hours, but they were closing an hour early for whatever reason. I don't know why. I spent that time with my brother to buy some stuff from the exhibits or whatever. I ended up getting this. It's like a pixel stand. Man, they had sprites of every game, like Marvel, Capcom, Mario, Sonic. So I got a Thwomp and I bought my brother a Sonic one. I also got one of these. It's like the Call of Duty Zombies double tap bottle. Also came with a poster. Very far. That wasn't all I bought though. I also bought some clothes. I was hoping I could get some of those vinyls that they had, man. They had like a bunch of video game vinyls. Persona, Bayonetta. They had an Ace Attorney one. Oh, but it was $300. It was $300. I think it was like 6 games in one, and I actually would have got that shit if it weren't for the fact that we had to buy that other house. If we didn't get kicked out of the house, I probably would have gotten that vinyl. And after that, we left. Shit was smooth. We went back to the penthouse, did that last stream. I barely slept that night. I stayed up all night trying the Nintendo Switch Sports Basketball, which I actually want to do a video on that soon, because that shit is actually really fun to me. I spent 4 hours straight just playing that shit. Playing against Asians because it was the middle of the night. Speaking of the Switch, my Switch was the party console that everyone was playing on. Everybody was playing. They literally played Smash that whole time. We had to pick up some refreshments though. So while I was gone, they was playing the other games I had, like ARMS, which I wish I was there when they was playing ARMS, and Mario Kart, but they was playing Smash that entire time. It's pretty interesting looking back on my Switch to just see people like Chizzy and Caleb just with their own bullshit controls. These niggas, all y'all be playing Smash weird though. I don't know how y'all, I never heard of people jumping with the trigger button, but I was kind of hoping to work on some more music while I was there. I didn't work on any. I did learn to DJ though. That shit looked a lot easier than I thought. I feel like it was something I want to try and get to know how to do more, knowing the basics. I guess the hard part for me right now is just knowing what songs I should go after what, because I was just working with the songs they had. And yeah, DreamCon was a success for me. It was easily one of the biggest moments of my life, because like I said, it's my first time flying out, doing something myself, and meeting people I've known online for a long time. As a kid, like I said, I've been wanting to do YouTube for a long time and always seeing people make these YouTube groups and make content together at a convention. is something that I dreamed of doing. And for me to literally be able to live that dream, in my eyes, my life is complete. I've done everything I wanted. Like if I died right now, let's go. Let's go. I'll probably explain a little more that it's not just this event, but it's also just the past couple years. I kind of just scratched a lot of things on my bucket list as a creator and just things I wanted to do. Like I just recently finished college earlier this year, like pretty much made it in my eyes. Like, of course, there's more goals that I could reach. Like I'm not done anytime soon. I put in a lot of work, reached a lot of goals. All of this just feels like a huge milestone to me, which is why I also feel like this video is necessary to make now instead of like way later. But yeah, my bad. But yeah, that weekend is something that will be impossible to forget. And there was a couple people DMing me trying to find me. I'm sorry, I literally just was barely at DreamCon. I would have loved to meet y'all, but there is next year. They said they're gonna be at Houston or something, so I could definitely make that. But just even being able to say I can make that, like none of that could have been done without y'all, and it truly means a lot to me. And though I didn't really get to show my face the way I wanted to, with all this stuff stressing me out, man, it's bad. But I've always been able to figure it out, and I think it was better for me to do it this way, talk on some normal shit, because at the end of the day, who cares? It's just a face. But to me, it's something I've been keeping to myself for 11 years, just half my life. And you know, tomorrow, it's just gonna be another day. It's like I said, for the past 2 or 3 years, I was been tired of hiding it, but something you've been doing for so long, you can't just stop doing that, right? But you can. I'm doing it right now, and it's all been going to show. Like everything has been falling apart, and I think it's not really a sign to stop doing it. It's just been a sign to, you know, you face so many problems, and I see this as freedom. I've always been able to face even the smallest of things. Like there was a time, end of 2022, where my computer wasn't working, and I thought everything was over, bro. But even with that, I was able to figure that out, and I'm just talking really, but what I'm trying to say is I got really close to giving up a lot of times. There was a couple times I was about to start recording this, and it was about to be one of the most depressing videos in the world. This was about to be my quitting video, to be honest. I've come too far. I worked too hard. At the end of the day, I can't let these inconveniences stop me from doing what I love and stop me from looking out for y'all. One thing I do a terrible job at is really communicating with y'all. You know, I have a Discord, and I try to keep it active here and there, but I get so busy trying to do all this stuff. Like I said, I barely even have time for my family, man. So I feel like with this mask gone, it could start with me being a lot more comfortable with just, I don't know, just being a regular nigga, man. Like I get a lot of love. Like I get a lot of fan art and messages, like I said, on Instagram and even Discord. I always look back at those and just remember like who I'm doing this for. You know, it's not just me. I'm doing the same thing other creators before me had done for me when I was younger, when shit brought me down, or even now, like new YouTubers and stuff. They get me through days. And it means a lot that I have the power to do the same. As a person that is not social and barely know how people work, it's dope that I can achieve that. So y'all know what I look like now. What does that mean for the channel? Not a damn thing. I don't have a webcam. Like right now I'm using my phone and it's crying for help. I've been recording this for 4 hours. I keep running out of storage. But yeah, nothing new. Still making songs even though I'm not an artist. Mad people have been hitting me for features, so I gotta hit those up. And with videos, I've recorded some stuff before I left for DreamCon so I can be prepared. And those are probably some of my favorite videos I've been making for a little minute now. So hopefully y'all mess with that. Same old schedule. Y'all need to see me and everything. And y'all aren't gonna really see me much anyway, you know. I'm just not gonna censor myself as much when I do cooking with tables or any other bullshit with some other YouTubers. If I do any collabs, y'all probably see what I look like. As far as Let's Plays go, many people don't know I do Let's Plays on my second channel, which is really my VOD channel because I do them on streams. I've been playing a lot more games on my own time. That was actually the whole reason why I bought a PS5, so that I can have like physical games to beat. Like I was beating this game on my own. I love this game to death. But I have a whole list of games that I want to try for the first time, where to be like Kingdom Hearts, or just new games that come out. There's plenty of other games that I have that I've yet to start trying. I still gotta play those other Danganronpa games. One of my mods had gifted me Jump King. I guess I'll try that at some point. My thumbnail artist, she just gave me Honey Pop 2 for some reason. So, you know, I don't know if I can stream that one for you. That might have to be the Kick exclusive. But yeah, ain't shit changing. Hopefully I can do some more community stuff with y'all over in the Discord. Like the Tekken tournament we did was so much fun. I'm so glad that y'all enjoyed that. And that Roblox Shadowboxing tournament too. I want to do a lot more of those to try not to laugh. Some other stuff where y'all just submit stuff to me. You know, maybe stuff like that. Streams like those, maybe it would help having a webcam. So Maybe I should invest in that next if nothing else breaks. But yeah, I'll end it off here. I've been talking to myself for 5 hours now, thanks to my phone turning on and off. So I'll just respect his wishes and end the vid here after this room tour. You see the setup. I don't know if I ever showed the setup before. I mean, I like half showed it, like I had it behind me. This is a new mic. I just got an interface that was about to explode on me. This is actually the old mic right here. Still got it just in case I need to put this back in. Yeah, this is like the only thing I've been needing to upgrade for like years. This is the first thing I bought for my setup. I think it was this TV, because I was using my dad's MacBook with the capture card to record my gameplays. And I ended up getting this PC, got a monitor. My grandparents used to own this business. They, you know, they closed it down, retired. They ain't need this TV no more, so they gave it to my ass. All my controllers. I got another GameCube controller because it came with a 2-pack. Had this shit, never touched it. My Joy-Cons, my Switch games. I never had a good place to put my games because I have this shelf full of books and my old stuff, like my PS2 games, my Wii U games. I might need to get a new shelf or something because I have this. This is the first mangas I've only bought and I've read none of them. This is still sealed. I was scared to unseal them because, like, look at this. First of all, it's the greatest anime ever made, and as far as you know, and I don't know, I just couldn't stomach to open this up. I don't know, I'm gonna just probably read it online. But a beanbag chair that's not made of beans. I do have these vinyls because for the longest time I've always wanted to collect something. I had no clue what I wanted to collect. I had like old rocks, then I had these amiibos, gave up on that. I had caps. I was like, maybe I'll collect some caps. Like, shout out to Solidarity, UNCC, my boy Dominic. Oh, you see that, the Antema merch. Okay, got that from a concert. Some bucket hats. Me, oh yeah, I had to strip a little bit. It's super hot in here, I'm not gonna lie. These are my badges for the 2 cons I went. This is the Friday one and this the DreamCon one, the weekend badge. Oh, and my bandanas. I was gonna use them for a photo shoot, but I just never got around to doing it. It's like the regular ones, and then the You Can Do All Things John. This shit is fire to me. And then this one I used for my cover art for the one album. But yeah, like I was saying, I was collecting a bunch of stuff, but I think I'm gonna stick with vinyls. It don't even have to just be for like rap or R&B or alternative stuff. I can even get video game vinyls. I didn't get any yet. That will be next on the list. I just gotta figure out which game music I'm gonna get. They're actually kind of hard to find. I think this is like the newest one. I got this one, and like this is like a 2-disc one that's like gold or something. Some of these are like special edition ones, like the Joji one. One day when I collect like a bunch, because right now I have like 20 I think in total. When I collect a bunch, I think I want to do like a separate video kind of just showing off all the vinyls that I collected so far, what's in them, because some of these I haven't opened yet. Another great thing about vinyls too is that they're cool to have on the wall. I've never had anything on the wall. I remember like my little cousin came into my room one day, looked around and said, "Your room is boring." That shit stuck with me for all eternity. I knew I had to do something. Like I have some other posters, like I showed y'all the one I got with the bottle, but I also have like these and God, as you can see, I'm dying here I just don't know what I want to put on the walls. Like this was easy to figure out, but like I don't really have a favorite anything. People be having favorite shit. I pre-ordered Smash and GameStop gave me this shit. Like I didn't really want this on my wall. Some of my trophies, my brother got me this light. This shit is really cool. It's a neon piranha plant. I'm also a bit of a hoarder. I just keep all my old phones and phone boxes. I even have like this is my closet and that's my bathroom. I actually have just a bunch of shoe boxes and my Wii U box, my Switch box, my old mic box. Like I just keep them for some reason. There's no reason for me to keep them, but I keep them. Like why is this here? Like this is only here because it couldn't fit in the closet. I even have my computer box. It has a bunch of, I started using it to hold my Wii U and I'm not trying to dig in all that. My PlayStations, and I have like 3 PlayStation 2s, 2 Wii's, and a PS1 in here. Oh, I didn't show you the other systems here. My under here is my Switch and my PS3. I actually have a Wii sensor bar, but it's specifically for my computer. I learned how to turn my PC into a Wii, so I don't even need the Wii anymore. It's so crazy to think that, like, if only y'all saw this first setup I had. Like I said, I was using my dad's MacBook. I did not have this desk. I literally had a party table we found in the garage and a metal chair. Like I graduated to a wooden chair, but I remember finishing a Mario Kart 8 video and I pressed the end record button and it broke beneath my ass. Bro, I don't know how I forgot to show y'all the keyboard. Look, it's custom made. My boy Sammy Q, bro. One day he just, I don't know, he was just feeling generous that day. He passed me a custom made keyboard. When you press on a button, it flashed. Ooh. This is probably the best thing that's on my setup. I don't know how I skipped it. Granted, there's a whole video just all about it anyway. Like, it's fire and it's useful. Like, it's lasting me the longest time. Look, even on the back, you put like a little torch on there. Look, I don't have it on me right now, but you can actually get the keyboard I used to have over at stoneforge.com/tables. Oh yes, sir. This is the best day of my life. I can even sponsor my shit on here. You can save 10% on computer parts or accessories or Elgato stuff. Link's down there. The link is down there. You just gotta look, just read. But yeah, that's about it for that. Sorry, I had to strip again, take off the contacts. I'm gonna go ahead and end it because, like I said, this took forever to put together, and it's 5 in the morning right now. Oh, this alarm clock is crazy, by the way. It plugs under my bed so that it shakes the whole shit so it wakes up. I think everybody should get this. Like, I don't even need it. I've successfully woken up every single time. So I'd recommend it. I don't know what it's called though, so good luck finding it. But you know what you don't need to look up to find? The common question today. If